What is up, everybody? We are back with the monthly thing that we do on this channel. That's right, you guessed it. We're going to be making something transparent. And no, not this. This is not transparent. Kinda, but this is not what we're going for in today's video. We have a package from our friends at PCBWay. They sent us some goodies that I have to say look beautiful. And the reason I have this one here is because when I got these made, I ordered it for this one, but I forgot I was working on a project. So this is the Q20, and this is the one that I'm going to be putting the case on, which is already taken apart, which is good for us. But it's like that because you'll see in another video. But this is how your HackberryPi CM5 will look when you get it. And we are about to make it beautiful. All right. So let's start unboxing these parts that we got here, right? We have here one gorgeous glass looking rear shell. I'm going to leave that on the foam there so that it doesn't scratch. And then we have the middle base part. Holy crap, that looks cool. I'm going to be leaving it on cardboard because, again, I don't want to have it on the desk and get all roughed up. And then we have the final part here, the faceplate. And, oh my gosh, that looks really good. I don't even think I can zoom in. Okay, there you go. That looks fantastic. Screw it, I'll just put them. Maybe I could put them like this. And you guys can see. Holy crap. This is so cool. Now, these parts were custom modified by me. These aren't the exact parts that you get from Hackberry. I have done a few modifications. As you can see, this doesn't have the area for the magnets. I eliminated that and I chamfered the edges so that it wouldn't be, rough. Because I 3D printed these in the beginning. They were really rough and they would be uncomfortable to hold. So I brought these into Fusion and added that chamfer there. So these are technically modified by me. This video is sponsored by PCBWay. So for this project, I decided to use PCBWay's platform in order to share the project with you guys so that it'll be easier for you to find the project, click on what you want, and get it ordered quickly without any confusion. So in order to do that, there'll be a link in the description that'll take you to my project here. You see the project and all the information I provided. I've also provided some instructions on what screws I used and what program I used, Fusion 360, to modify these files. I have modified files for every version of the HackberryPi CM5, the 9900, the Q20, and Q10. I also have a custom back cover that I created that adds a vent for your SSD if you're into something like that. Now, if you want to order these parts, click on the one you need, add it to the basket here, and it'll take you to the next page. This is where you're going to fill out how many you want. You put your quantity, you can choose your material. In our case, we're going to choose resin, and I like to use UTR transparent. This is going to give you that nice, clear finish that you see on all of the transparent projects here on my channel. And after that, you can just click submit and you'll get a quote from PCBWay in no time. Thanks to PCBWay for sponsoring all the transparent projects on this channel. They've been really instrumental in doing these. I really appreciate it. Get this thing in here. I'm gonna grab some tools and I'll be right back. All right, I got my iFixit kit. Now let's see, what size is this? And in case you're wondering what that project was, I am doing something stupid like always, where I am trying to, well, I did get it to work. I'm getting a CM4 to work in the Hackberry CM5. The only reason why I'm doing this is because I only have one CM5 and it's already in my U console. So I didn't want to buy another one. So we figured it out, but there are issues with it, which I will talk about in that video, which is coming soon. I have started it. It's just going to take a while because I don't have a lot of time these days. So when you're taking this off, you want to push up because it's underneath the screen. All right, I'm going to put the middle piece first. See how that fits. Let's put this battery in here. I don't even have my buttons. Okay, I'm gonna steal stuff from you because you're my extra one. If you guys want your own, I will be providing some information on how to do that at the end of this video. Holy cow, that looks good. Oh God, okay. I'm going nuts already. I haven't even put the front on. How does that look, guys? Holy cow. Let's screw this in. Now, they did kind of scare me when I was getting these ordered with the bottom piece here. I think they do that a lot, where they'll email you and say, hey, like this might come out too thin. Do you want to take the risk? Usually it's fine, especially because I printed something like this before, so I knew it would be fine. So I was okay with that. All right, so now we have to see if those screws I asked them to, now we see if the screws are going to fit. I did ask them to pre-tap these for the size. I don't know off the top of my head what size they were, but I will include all of that in the description / in the end of this video. And I have it the wrong way. Hold on. My mistake. There's just a little gunk in there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but once I got the screw through, it was a lot looser. I'm just going to make sure all 4 holes are good. Okay, guys, it's been quite a while since the first couple of clips you guys seen on this project. I did get sick, and I was unable to record for a while, but there are a few improvements that I've made, and I would like to make you guys aware of that. First, on the back, I did buy slightly longer screws. I will put these in the description for you guys, but they are the same overall size. They're just a slight bit longer. And as for the back, you probably noticed we have a different heatsink with a fan and a shroud. I did end up buying a CM5. I got a good deal, and I just went ahead and put that. I will show you guys in a different video the CM4 working in this. The only thing was I was having an issue with USB. The pinout is kind of different, and I'm sure we could figure that out, but for now I just went with the CM5 just so I could be able to use this. I do have an SSD in there. Most of you guys are probably going to use SSDs, but to give you guys a little bit more information about the case is fine. It was a little, how do you say, like, hard to form. It kind of had creases in places that were kind of maybe from shipping, maybe the heat. But after I used it for a while and I kept putting it in my bag, maybe it got hot. Everything lines up perfectly and everything is form-fitting with each other, if that makes any sense. Everything fits together amazingly. The battery is kind of bulging out, like you can see on the side here. Okay, guys, I'm gonna cut in here quickly just to show you the fan shroud. I don't think I talked about that enough for you guys. Focus, that would be fantastic. Okay, guys, so this is my fan shroud. It is a modification of a existing one on Maker World. It was fully open. It literally was just there to protect the fan, but I thought it would be better if we covered the sides so that it would blow out this way and this way. See, so the ends are open, but the top is not. So you can just direct the airflow 2 ways, right? Obviously, there's nothing here. It's all coming out the sides there. There goes the camera trying to focus again. Let's see. There we are. So yeah, this is also on printables if you guys want to print this. I don't know if I'm going to be uploading this to PCBWay because I kind of printed this myself. But if you guys want to, if you let me know, I will put it on PCBWay. You might be able to get this in metal. It might be even better. That's actually not a bad idea. But there you go. There's the fan shroud I made, and it will be available to all you guys in the description. Yeah, this device is super nice. I will add in some shots of it close up so you guys can take a look. And thanks for joining me on this. We're getting closer to having my full stack of devices fully clear. We've done so many at this point. It's coming along. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.